Welcome back everyone. So not too long ago I installed iOS 15 on some of the oldest iPhones that are supported with this software, and two of which are the iPhone 6s Plus, the 6s, and the iPhone SE, well, three of them in total. And here's the thing, iOS 15 is not great on any of these older iPhones, specifically with the 6s and 6s Plus. The SE surprisingly is not that bad, but the 6s Plus has taken a huge toll on iOS 15, and it is pretty crazy how slow of a performing phone this is on this specific version of software. Now, what does this mean? Well, essentially, iOS 15, as most of you know, right now we're on 15.0.2 or something. This is the latest and greatest from Apple. And for some reason, they did not do a great job with this software, which is strange because it wasn't that big of an update from iOS 14. So I'm not really too sure what they messed up on, but recently, within the last couple of days, I've been doing all of these iPhone 13 comparisons. Now, all these phones for the most part are up to date on software. There may be one phone that's on iOS 14, but most of them are on iOS 15, so we're comparing an iOS 15 older iPhone to the latest iOS 15 device, which is the iPhone 13s. And almost every single comparison that I saw with the 6s Plus, not only is it drastically slower than all those iPhones, which is perfectly fine, you know, it's not supposed to be up to par or anything, but there are so many more glitches that I've experienced with an iPhone 6s Plus on iOS 15 than even an iPhone 6s Plus from iOS 14 within the first couple versions of iOS 14. And here's the scarier thing. We're starting off like this. I hope that we don't end like this, because with the 6s, 6s Plus, and iPhone SE, it's looking like iOS 15 will be one of the last versions of software that are supported on this phone. So realistically, if iOS 16 were to come out, let's say in June or whatever, the iPhone 6s and 6s Plus would not get that update. They will probably end up getting security updates here and there within iOS 15, but I really hope that the 6s Plus does not end off like the iPhone 4S with iOS 9. That device got an extra year of software update, which was great compared to the iPhone 4, but that thing pretty much had a horrible experience and now has a horrible reputation of device, longevity because of iOS 9 not being super optimized for that phone. So that is a massive, massive thing to keep in mind. Although I love the iPhone 6s Plus, I really hope it does not end off with that specific version of software, because if it does, we are going to be in a very, very bad situation for the future of the 6s Plus. So right now, it's okay if it's not good, if it's not perfect, there's going to be bugs, but if the iPhone 6s Plus ends up, not getting the stable version of software that it deserves towards the end of its life cycle, it's going to ruin the whole entire longevity of this phone. And even, 2 years from now or next year, if people are still planning on buying or keeping this phone, it's not going to be in a good situation because it's going to be severely outdated. But on top of that, the software is not going to be optimized. When I look at a phone like an iPhone 6, although it really isn't that great of a performing phone, it's very slow, this and that, it's a pretty stable phone. And the iPhone 6 should not be as stable as it is, but because the software has just been getting software update after software update, and since it ended off with iOS 12, which was one of the most stable versions of iOS, realistically, that phone is still pretty stable. I'm pretty surprised by it. But if the 6s Plus ends up being like an iOS 9 for the 4S, it could potentially ruin the whole entire life cycle of the 6s Plus, in my opinion. So in terms of that covers it up there. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.